There we are. All should be well now. All should be well. So hello, welcome in one and all. Eddie, we are back on the Irish retreat, back to Ladyhill. Gonna have a few hours on here this evening. Done a little bit in between, not a lot. I don't like to progress on too much for these in between sort of live series. Like people to be able to see what's happening, what's going on. Oh, yo, welcome in, Lynn. Appreciate you, sir. The chat's not that delayed. I was just delayed in getting to it. Hope you are good, my brother. As always. Just still trying to make sure everything's going all right. I was concerned that my internet was playing up because I was trying to download the updates and do some things there. And I am good. Good. I'm glad you're good, my man. Glad you are well. Yeah, I was trying to download the update, not well the Giants update, but also the update for some mods and some new mods because you can never have a big enough mod folder. It was so slow. It was so slow. It took like 15. It felt like 10, 15 minutes to download like 8 new mods. But hopefully the upload stays well. Right, let's jump in. Let's get going. Let's not fanny about anymore. Start. So yeah, when we left off last time, we were. What were we doing? Oh, we'd had. What had we done? The weeding. Excuse me. Done the weeding, and I brought some cows. Now, as you can see, if you were here from last time, I have more cows. I've been cherry picking. Now, I didn't get time to go and do the things that FS said that would fix the dealership. So our dealership is still a little bit squiffy. And our manure still isn't working. I don't know why our manure stopped working, but our manure was... It's there now. That's weird, because the symbol wasn't there before. And now it is. Let's just check that. Let's just check. Still says no manure heap nearby. Strange. So we're not producing manure, but it was working before, so we don't know why it's not working now. So anywho, yeah, we've got more cows. They're all good. We've got a mixture in here, and I've got some bulls in here. I have also... I've put a ton of feed in as well. There's like loads of feed in there. I skipped for a few days. Obviously, we're now in November. But I have also, as you will see, put in a pasture down here, which I'm going to try and transfer our bulls to. That's what I'd like to do. I'd like to get all my bulls in this one meadow for now. I think they're all small. I don't think I've got a big bull. Crofter, howdy folks. Howdy Crofter, hope you're well. Thanks for joining us. Hope you had a pleasant day. We do have an animal trailer. It is round here. But yeah, I was just cherry picking. Every now and then I just check and see what was new at the animal dealer and seeing what I could get there. Now we should as well today be able to go and get another cut on our meadow out here. All of them out there. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, this should be good to go. Ready to harvest. Yep, so we've got some mowing to get back out doing again. We may cut round that one as well. I do need to try and bring my bales in. I'm not sure if that's what anyone wants to watch me do on stream. Bringing bales in. Maybe. I am confused about the manure though. Need to look into that. I've also removed... I won't bother because I'll probably put the mower on. Yeah, I've removed the disable auto lift because that was obviously having a conflict with something because it wouldn't allow me to lift the weight on the front, and I've always used it, and yeah, I've never had trouble with lifting my front weights. And last time out, it wouldn't let me lift my front weight, so I have taken it out for this one just because I can't be dragging a weight the whole way through and struggling with that. That is not my thing. I like to have things going as simple and as easy as we can when we can, because it doesn't go easy very often. But there's quite a bit of grass we can cut there as well. And then we should have this one here. This one will be ready. Yeah. Now we'll just go check the meadow. We've got the meadow opposite out front, and then we've got the meadow over the other side of the road. I'll just see what's going on with them. I like to go and have a look rather than just jumping in the map. That's just sort of my way of doing things, how I like to do stuff. Awkward bugger like that. I just have a little tidy up with some of the goods. I think I put the seeds around the back here. Did I do that? I did. So we stacked up the seeds. They're all good. We don't need them for a little while. Although we might take like a meadow each year and dig up and then replant for grass, because that's also something I like to do. So that might become a thing. So we just hop this fence. Oops. So this one is ready to harvest as well. So this is good to cut. I doubt we'll get all this grass cut today. We might. We want to get it all cut in November, so if not, it dies off. We would like some more grass. There's a gate here, but we'll just jump this bit of fence, and then we'll jump this fence. We have got a big old jump on. It is ready to harvest as well. The pH here is bad. So maybe this will be the first one we dig up, and we'll lime it and then we'll reseed it, like my hairline. Classic. So yeah, sort of a bit of a plan. Move the cows, hopefully. And then get started on some mowing. If we get fed up with mowing, we might just go see if there's a little contract to do something different somewhere. I think I've got a tractor parked around the back here. Will who get the mower out? We will, we will. We will get on it. Right. I did get on earlier after the update and fly around a little bit to try and help reduce some of the lag and stuff that you get, but we still might find that we have some. Especially when getting in and out of vehicles. So I didn't jump in any vehicles. Wheels loose to start with as well. Of course it is. Oh dear, do my head in. Damn thing. There we go. That should be better. Yeah. Got something in the center spring. I might be able to fit all the balls in here. Peaky Pig, evening Lance, hope you're well. Just sorting our balls out. Hope you're having a good week, my man. Now, the patch notes for 1.10 said more performance improvements, and I tell you what, I do feel a little bit more laggy than ever before, but like I say, hopefully that'll die off as we go about doing our jobs. Like I say, I did jump in, I did fly all around the map trying to load up the shaders and get things in, but time will tell. You good? You just glad your hay fever ain't starting up this summer? Never suffered with hay fever. I think one of our boys do, because he's been snottier than ever. And the missus gets it a bit, but I've always been pretty good. So we are trying to... Okay. Just want to make sure that that's right. So I want to move this bull. Now, we've got this heifer. Have a little look at her. She's alright. We've got this bull, so he should serve her. Right, so I'm going to keep him in there to serve her, hopefully. Oh, she's already expecting. She's already expecting. The bull can come out, right. So we'll take him. Oh, no, we'll take her. We'll take the 2 bulls. Now, we haven't got a Holstein that we can serve. So we'll take those bulls as well. Not sure what the capacity was for this trailer. Angus, we've only got baby bulls. And Limousin, we've only got a baby bull. And Hereford, we've only got a little bull. So we shall move selected. And I shall want to move 8, yeah. I do like this whole animal thing. It's awesome being able to see what's what. So you see I sort of cherry-picked the best young cows and calves. Same with the Angus. I haven't named any. If they've got a name, that's just how they came. They came with a name. So they're pretty good. Oh, we've left a bull behind. Is there not room for you? There might not be room. I think this is probably an 8, isn't it? That's fine. Right. They all in there? There's some in there. I was just having a look at some things. Don't mind me. So, try and get them out in that pasture. And then once either our bulls are of age, or the cows that are waiting are of age, we'll bring them in and leave them for a month to serve them. There we go. Struggling with me gate. Just move them down. And then once we've got a lot of cows, we we'll open up another meadow for grazing as well. And we'll start to separate them there. There we go. So if I... It was supposed to move 8, and we've only moved 6. That's because it does only hold 6. Okay, that's fine. Make sure they're all bulls. That's done. Right. Move to the husbandry. Did they move? Oh, back. Where's this move selected? There we go. Bear with me. I'm a bit soft. Right, they're all in. And they're about. And they have straight away chewed the grass off. What I should have done was bring some food down first, mix up some feed, because they're just going to eat crap grass. But if I can fill that up, we can then hopefully have the grass grow back. If not, we'll just have to put another pasture down for them to move to while the grass grows back. So we'll go get the other two bulls. But I like this. I like this extra realism. I know we should have small, probably a few small ones for the bulls, or keep the bulls in a shed. But I haven't got a bull shed at the minute, so maybe down the line buy a bit of land and have a bull shed. So where were there you go, Angus and Limb. There we go. Move the selected. Move to trailer. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely love it. I do. I do. Feel like a real farmer a little bit. It's a shame we can't walk them. There is the, obviously the like the shepherd's cane, and also there's a like a leash that you can use, but they don't. Well, the cane doesn't. I don't know about the leash. I haven't seen anyone walk any animals. But that's got to be next. Being able to actually visually, physically move the animals and walk them. That would be so good. Just gonna have a sip of my coffee before I take these down. But I know I'm not the only one. This is the sort of level of realism and detail that there should be in base game. It shouldn't be up to modders to do this. Because this is sick. Didn't Farm Agency bring a mod where you could walk them in FS22? It was with a trailer. I used it on Pelagny with Terra Life. But yeah, you could load it up. You could put, I think you put 6 in the back, and then walk them down at like 3-4 miles an hour. It was awesome driving across the whole map with them in the back of the trailer. Absolutely sick. Loved it. Not on it. There we go. Right, so I want to take these 2. Move them over. So our trailer is empty, and we have, now you'll be able to see our bulls that I've sort of cherry picked. These are the best ones I could find. So he is pretty good. But he hasn't impregnated anyone. Yet we've got one with a baby due, so I don't know. Perhaps we brought her and she was pregnant. He was crap. I think I accidentally brought him. So we'll just feed him up and sell him. But yeah, they'll be decent. Once they've grown, that's going to take time, but most of my cows are small anyway. This one's for dinner. That one's for tomorrow's dinner. Stick him in the butcher's shop. Does it tell you who they were impregnated by? I believe it does. If I jump in the animals, cattle shed. Which one was it? Went a limb. Was it? Perhaps she's not produced. I felt sure it said. Has he got to stay in there with her? Perhaps I've got to put him back in. Perhaps I've got to put him back in. Let's try that then. Let's try that again then. So there was a thing that said expected baby 1. I saw it. Don't know if anyone else saw it. But yeah, you can track your genetics and your family tree. Right. Where is he? Brown Swiss. Oh, that was a brown Swiss anyway. Let me check again then. Cattle shit. Brown Swiss. Pregnant. Yes. 1 baby expected. If we go and look in the cattle shed, I think we can see better detail. We'll go have a look in the shed. And we're going to go to laminate shed? I doubt it. I doubt it. It's just difficult with the boys. We'll see how pennies are looking when it comes around to it as well. Right. So if I why is it showing me? Oh, can we just transfer them by this? I don't want to do that. Right. She is pregnant. Expected. If we go here to her. Her children aren't there yet. So once it is born, we'll know whose it was. Oh, baby a day. Then we might be able to sort something out. Yeah, so once the calf is here, we'll know who impregnated it. But it will be, or it should be, oh no, that's just a buy, isn't it? So they're not mine. That's right, yeah. So it should be the bull that we have. Because they're the only 2 that are compatible. You just want me to come so you can see me take the piss out of the content creators. Bit tighter. I haven't even watched any FarmCon footage myself. You said it, bud, but yeah, lol. If the cow is pregnant, why doesn't it say mother unknown? Because we don't know who her mother was. That's her genetics. That's her family. Because I only just brought her, and she spawned in at the dealership. She's not one that we reared, so we haven't been given the paperwork for that, I guess. But yeah, when our calves come, we'll then see who their parents are, because then you can try and breed better traits. That's why I cherry picked in what I brought, so that they're all a bit expensive. I think I need to play the game a bit more. There's some mods coming now, mate, that are adding some nice realism to it. Not that I'm very realistic, but you know, I like to try and play it with some realism. And yeah, they've made the game so much better. I mean, the game has improved in itself as well. I will give them that. It has taken them way too long, and the game now is how it should have released, but it's still too dependent on modders actually making it the game you want it to be, unfortunately. Unfortunately, from like a base game point of view, but you know, we're obviously lucky and grateful and thankful for the modders to make the game better. So that's going to auto lift. So yeah, normally I'd have the no auto lift mod, but it was conflicting and it wasn't letting me lift my weight last time. So that's not there. But yeah, the animal one, oh, awesome. Awesome. So it's good to have that extra depth for those that want it. And I can't see why you wouldn't want it. Personally. So I want the back one. It's all working. I think they've used some of FS25 modders' ideas and put them in. They do that every time, don't they? But I say this animal thing. I don't know whose mod it is, but it is a mod, and it's just awesome, absolutely awesome. Like I say, the farming agency did some amazing stuff with Terra Life right near the end of 22, and you know, other modders have brought in other sort of animal stuff as well. But they can see what's popular. They can see what people want and what they don't want. And they're not both. Is they just going to fold? Good, right. They both unfold. Thank you. Out of sync because of the whole lifting thing. That's why I like to do the lift myself. Right. Down, down, down. I don't remember which one's me on now. There we go. Finally ready. Right, let's do some mowing. Got a lot of grass to cut today. But yeah, they see what mods are popular. It's to be fair, it's a shame they don't see what mods are really popular and do something about it to incorporate it a little bit into base game, so the base game was better. I think I'm one of them people that will just never be happy now. I just feel like I've been burned by giants. So. I just think without mods, it just becomes very much an arcadey farming game rather than a simulator. And I know they have to, you know, produce a game that's there for the masses, but there's so much that could be on a switch, so you could have it turned on, turned off. Because once it arrives as a mod, the extended settings mod allows you to turn so much on and off anyway. Farmer Andy and his crew have brought a lot of big ideas to the Hoff map, have they? Nice. I've only ever played it a little bit. I've watched a few different people play it though, and all the extra little features and stuff. But yeah, you see even a lot of that with the different productions and the different fruits and crops they've brought in. But it's, and Hoff Bergman has had it for so long, like the manual labour part of it, the handwork and the carrying and the moving of stuff that you have to do with Hoff. That's what makes that one so good. For me, anyway, that's what makes that so good. Oh, the time is still slow. Sorry about that. Yeah, forever if not. Time, we'll do times 6. Gone, but the own the map challenge that I've got running at the minute, that is doing stupendously, so I appreciate everyone that is watching that, checking that out, supporting it, throwing it some likes. That is doing way better than I ever thought it would, so I am thankful for the support there. If any of you are interested in checking out some of the other content that I do, that would be greatly appreciated. A bit of trucking. Tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow is going to be a full day of roadcraft, starting around about 9, half 9 I hope, in the morning. We'll run till about 3. 5.5 thousand on the on the first video. It's mad, mate. I went absolutely mad, considering these days, like, my channel has completely died, and I'm lucky if I get 100 views on half my stuff, and then just drop that one video, and yeah, mental. Thing is, like, none of it's there anymore, but like all my FS25 stuff, that did well, but I just wasn't happy with the production of it, so I deleted it all. I think I can do better, and I'm not a channel where people are going to come and go, oh, let's go check out his old FS25 content. That's not me. So as much as YouTube didn't like that I deleted a load of my content, I don't think I was really missing out on anything, but yeah, some of them had some really good numbers. The Maypole series, when I did that, and the American Fall stuff as well, when I did that, they did some really good numbers. And I do owe a big thanks to yourself and Cavalier for helping the channel in that way, because I got both of their maps early. I think I've got a walkthrough guide to Subliminal, and I think that's over like 50,000 views on that. I like it because on the YouTube Studio, it often gives me little pointers and tips on how to succeed, and it'll always show me the Subliminal video and tell me this video did really well. This generated X amount of views, X amount of watch time, generated X amount of money. Why not try it again? And it's like, well, because it's already there, and I haven't got the time to learn a game like that inside and out. Plus, with my current audience, because I made that years ago when I only had like 300 subscribers or something like that, and yeah, so the audience was smaller, so it didn't matter that less people watched it to start with, because YouTube put the content out to more people. But now that I've got a larger audience, YouTube expects the audience to watch my content before they push it. So if I made another video like that, it wouldn't do as well anyway, because no one would watch it to start with, because they only watch the farming videos. It'd just have to rely completely on searchability for people looking for a guide. Like, I like doing the mod first looks. I liked my mod first looks, but it's being able to get on at the right time to do them. And then it's like there was like no mods for a few days, and then suddenly like Giants released like 20 mods, and it's, by the time I've done them in the time I can do it, it's like a whole week of content just looking at mods. I might try and do some more, it's just as and when certain things release. Let's make sure we get these little bits that we missed while turning, just because. We don't have to worry about getting it perfect, but we try. Gotta try. Front one didn't lift, did it? Oh, there we go. Right, let's go find ourselves another meadow to cut. Toot toot. Hope people don't mind the in-cab. I prefer playing in-cab. I think, if I remember rightly, the meadow beyond was quite small. I might go around and cut what used to be the sheep's pasture. They're both down. Right. Let's get a move on. I don't know if it's up for a lot of channels, maybe 5,000 views isn't a lot. But when I've been struggling of a thirst over here, it's massive. It's like the last week I've had more views, more watch time, and more subscribers than I had in the previous 2 months. And I had that in 1 week, just because I put out new farm content. but I'd been putting out 2-3 streams a week and a couple of videos a week the last 2 months as well. But just grateful, and I hope that people enjoy my struggle as I try and own the map challenge on a 4x map, on a survival 4x map at that as well. It's going to be hard. It's going to be grindy. That series is going to require a fair bit of in the background work, that's for certain. It's going to be so big. Whereas when I did Own the Map Challenge in 22, I didn't really do anything off screen. I just always came back the next day, because we did like an episode a day, I think, or something like that. Not necessarily that, but that was just generally how I recorded it. Is it a high earner doing content? It's not for me. It's not for me. Up until like all through last year, I was doing all right. For what I'd call all right, I'm just here trying to make pocket money. Not trying to be the biggest thing in the world. But I was, you know, some months last year I was doing like 200 a month off it, which sounds, you know, obviously isn't a lot of money, but for getting paid to play a video game, that's not too bad. And then, you know, certain people were super generous and were donating, and that was beautiful. So some months were crazy. Plus I was doing a little bit of Twitch then as well. And then this year, because I've not been doing the farm sim as much, because I've been wanting to do other games, because I do play other games, I think we've been £30–40 a month. That's all I've been making, and most of that has just been coming from support from channel members anyway, not even from like views and stuff. But no, I would say I don't make enough money to actually power the electrics for my PC in the room and what I'm sat in for the month. 100% running at a loss. The subliminal video, with its 50 whatever thousand views, I mean, I'd say around about 10,000 views of that were before I was monetized. I then had 4 months without being monetized because YouTube kicks me out for sharing farm sim promotional content that I was given by Giants, so that screwed me. But that video, in like 3 years, that one video I think has made like 220 quid on its own. That's all. And that's 50,000 views, I think. But if you're someone that's like popular, if you're a popular channel and you can get hundreds of thousands of views, or even if you're getting that 50,000 views on each video, is that also? Yeah, it's all sorted now. Yeah, that's all sorted now. I had to wait until January before I could get back in again, because they were just being a pain in the arse. And that's why I deleted. I decided, right, I'm going to delete all this old content, all this stuff that no one's watching. I'm just going to clear it out. And I went from, at the start of December, I had about 2,600 videos on the channel. And on January the 1st, I had 400. I kept the trucking, and I kept snow runner, and I kept hunting. And then I just did all the brand. I just started fresh with FS25. And everything else that was on the channel, I think I deleted. I maybe kept one of the other trucking things at the time. I can't remember what it's called now. It was just a transport delivery simulator, because that was pretty new. But I deleted all the NASCAR. I deleted all the other variety games that were on here. Everything that I was doing, I just got rid of. So it was like just almost starting a brand new slate. but I think for the first 2 months I was still pretty much blacklisted from YouTube because I didn't get a push on a single video for 2 months, not a single one. If I weren't so thick and I could get it all sorted out, I'd dual stream, so I would stream on Twitch at the same time as on here, because I'm in I'm a not a Twitch partner, but in the program I'm affiliate. That's it, yeah, it's a Twitch affiliate. So I'm monetized on Twitch as well. So I should really utilise that a bit more. But it's just sorting it all out. And sometimes at the end of the day, after sorting the boys out and dinner and the missus come home and everyone's bathed and sorted and settled down, it's all I can do to just do a stream or record one video, let alone engage my brain enough to do anything remotely technical or try and test stuff. But I do really need to utilise Twitch. Because I was going to use that in partnership with my other channel, but because time has just dwindled away, because we've just been busy with other things and family life has been a bit much, that I just have not even had the time to really get stuck into that. Be right back, no worries mate, you come and go as you please. You've got little people, you sort them out. Right, that is another one done. There you go, got me in the right order that time. I'll have forgotten by the time I cross the road as to what order it is I need to do them to get them in and out. I forget things so quickly. Gabriel Perez, appreciate the sub. If you're in stream, welcome in, welcome in. If you're not and you're in a video elsewhere, appreciate the support. Told you I'd forget. Knew I would. Alright, let's just whip around here, because I didn't cut this one last time. Well, there's a fair bit of grass here that we can have. Like I say, this used to be a sheep's pasture. One day we may put some sheep on it, or we might just have a massive dairy empire and just put cows all over the place. They'll smell it for miles. We've got hay down here that needs to be moved. That was a cow joke, in case you didn't know. The sun is back our way, for anyone that's interested in the British weather. I think we're in for another 3 or 4 day, if not longer, heat wave starting tomorrow. It's get ready to melt again. That'd be glorious. We had a little storm the other day, but it was pitiful, absolutely pitiful. Now I think one of the updates for 1.10 was this whole lumpy bumpiness that we get from grass, and from in-cab, I must say it does look a bit smoother. That's definitely a lot smoother than it used to be. So well done for that, at least that's been fixed. It was like driving over cobbles before, wasn't it? We drove over mowed grass or a meadow. Now there won't be a lot of grass here on this one, I don't think. Once it's raked up. So get some of that. Eat some of that, lad. I'm not sure if there is any the other side. There's them cows springing around across there. They are having a good time. Just out there living their best lives. Living the dream. Don't believe the vegan propaganda. Dairy cows are happy. I get loads of that on my I don't know why I get loads of it. I get loads of that on my Facebook feed. Vegan propaganda, but it's because I can't help but interact with it. I love an argument. Yeah. I think every third post is from some sort of veganism type thing. Telling us what we should and shouldn't eat, what we should and shouldn't wear, what we should and shouldn't do, how we should live. Shut up. Stop eating my food's food, as they say. Why does in the back one stop? That is annoying. Who's when I use the all together? All together? Who when I use the all together, they don't do what they're supposed to. Anyone playing FS25 is not allowed to use the term living the dream. People think you're a member of MAGA. That's the cows, not me. Cows living the dream, Rusty. Hope you're well, buddy. Thanks for joining us, my man. You've not missed a lot. At the start, I was just showing off my cows because I brought more than when I was here last, and then we moved the bulls, so the bulls have their own pasture. Although they shouldn't all be in together, I do know this. But the bulls are all over there, and we have one pregnant cow. So one of our bulls got in there pretty quick, and he upped the duffer in a day. And we're running three day months, so it took about a week. And she's preggers. So that's good. But of all the cows, because I kept dipping in and checking to see what was available, like there were very few of age cows that would give us any milk or that we could use to serve. Very few of age that were any good, at least. But there were very few of them anyway, even that were crap. And then all the good bulls were really young as well. And probably under a year. Definitely under 2 or 3 years. So I've got a few animals. I'll show you if you're interested. We've got a few animals. As you can see, we've got a few cows. This is in the cattle shed, so these are all our females. And then our bulls are here. Got a couple of each, pretty much. Fairly small equipment, I assume. The driveway between those lovely walls up by the farmhouse doesn't look very... It doesn't... What I'm sure... I should... Where's my map? Be taking my equipment in and out of here. In and out to the farm that way. But I use the drive. Or you can go in up here and round. But yeah. I've not clipped the wall yet. So we're doing alright. Not doing too bad. Not too bad at all. I don't understand why my dual button isn't working. Now it is. Come on. Both down? Both down. Right. I think I'm just not patient enough with it. Surprisingly enough. That is me. Impatient. So yeah, I've got a few cows in between the stream. I topped up the shed feed. We'll probably take a little break from the grass. We'll do all the mowing. So we've got this one, and we've got the one across the road. We'll do the mowing, and then we might go and fill up a few wagon loads of feed to put over with the bulls over there, because they're just eating grass, and that will run out. So if we put a load of TMR in there, they should eat the TMR over the grass, so they shouldn't keep grazing on the grass. Because the grass is going to obviously not grow December, January, February anyway. We'll try and clean up around the clamp as well, get that chaff that leaked through. Because there's quite a capacity, I'm assuming, in the other meadow. But if one second, let me just jump in and have a little look. Yeah, so food. We'd put like another 100, I think it's 180,000 capacity or something in there. And then, although the grass is gone from the cow pasture, shows that they haven't got anything, so I need to get in there and feed them, actually, because they've got no food. But the meadow, all the meadow grass has gone down. Okay. So we'll get them their food sorted. They've only just gone over there, so it's not like they've been in there starving. But we'll mix up some TMR for them and get them well fed. If not, when they start to breed, they will produce worse, I guess, worse offspring than what they are, because they're not going to be as well nourished and as well grown. We want some nice big bulls to serve our cows. You looking forward to the heat coming back, Rusty? We had like a 2-day reprieve. It's supposed to start back tomorrow, isn't it? Been chipping away at a little bit of roadcraft in the background. I was on there today as well, doing a little bit. I'm ready to stream tomorrow. I was going to stream the other day, but other things come up. But tomorrow, I'm going to try and have a good sort of 4 or 5 hours on roadcraft during the day. I've got my pipes loaded and they're ready to be done for what they need to do. I've got my metal beams loaded, they're ready to be done and sent to where they need to go. I've progressed on with a small bit of my road. No, not looking forward to it. So far saying it'll top out slightly lower temps than last time. But we're sharing it with Northern England, Scotland, Wales and Ireland this time. Yeah, it's not just us. Everyone gets a little taste of it this time. Right, let's try and pick a bit, just go straight across. A little bit cooler would be nice. Obviously we're on the coast, so it's always a little bit cooler, but it's just my ginger skin. I just hope that it stays reasonably nice for the summer holiday, with the kids off school. Been set at my PC for 3 hours, editing FS22 mod files for the boy. What's he going for? What's there? Is this for his multiplayer? How old is he? Should he be editing his own mods? Making them harder or making them easier? I could probably guess the answer to this, but have you seen any FarmCon stuff? I haven't seen anything myself. I've downloaded a video that we had in the Giants Park thing, but I haven't even looked at that. He's 16, but before last month he never played F. Alright, so he's not up to speed with the XML files yet. Him and his free mates wanted computer packs adjusted, so I've just been doing that. Plus a few others. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we've got. I haven't even unzipped the folder yet. Got a file of like stock footage that they used at FarmCon, but I haven't watched any FarmCon footage, so I don't know what the stock footage is like. Have I seen any FarmCon? Exactly. I know you like to keep your finger on the pulse, mate. You might not have felt angry enough the last few days or over the weekends. Might have. You might need a little bit more stress to get you there. And like, it's not even on my YouTube homepage or anything, because I don't follow any big channels that would be there. So that's the only finger I've got for Giants. Fair enough. Mess with my game one too many times, you schwines. I think on my Facebook feed I did see VR had shared a video, but I think that was the day before. I'm sure he shared more since then. I did see VR had shared a video. Or VF, sorry. Some virtual farmers on there. Stephen Amore, have I given up on Moss Valley? The map is broke, and VR Modern hasn't got the time to fix it, so I'm not going to keep playing on the map while it's broken. If it ever gets updated, then I can go back and visit it. But even on the released version of the map, there's too many triggers that don't work and other things, so I'd constantly be having to edit stuff out and change stuff, and I don't want to have to do that. So it is on an indefinite sabbatical until VR Modern is able to fix the map. I've still got all the save and everything, but it's all still there. It's still there. Because I knew that the map that was released was still broken, I didn't even bother converting my save over to the full release map. I'm still on the beta map. So for now, the farming will be on the map challenge on Survival 4X, and we'll be doing live streams on here on Ladyhill. Okay, mate. I didn't know. Yeah, there's still a lot of triggers. There's a lot of water triggers that aren't working. There's animal triggers that still aren't working. I think someone was saying they had some door issues and some fields and stuff. And you know, people have been asking in his Discord, and I moderate his Discord for him. And he said like he just does not have the time at the minute to do any more updates or do any more modding. So unfortunately, the Moss Valley is as it is for now. It's a shame because I do like the map. I really like the map. I really liked it in 22. And we only just touched on it on 22 right near the end when we went on to that one over here on this channel. So that was why I was quite happy to get on there and do that early with the beta, because I thought he would have sorted the map, really, to be honest. I'm not one of the lucky ones to have a PC or PS5. Like, wow. It is how it is. It is how it is, my friend. As long as you enjoy what you got, that's all that matters. Didn't, from what I'm aware of anyway, didn't really put well, I know he didn't put out any public beyond the beta map. He didn't put out another public map for testing, so it was sort of all himself. So I think a lot of stuff slipped through the cracks, and I did offer to help, but he was sort of wanted to do it himself. Yeah, mate, I was following along on 22. Where you are? Well, hopefully then come back. Ladyhill's on 22. This could be a follow along if you wished. A little bit harder with the stream, maybe, but yeah, unfortunately, the survival 4X one is a difficult one for if people want to do like a play along. Because it is just a PC only on 25. But I didn't touch any of the survival maps in 22. Didn't do anything with any of them. Not even like privately for myself. I did a bit of a start from scratch survival thing on 19, like everyone did. So I weren't too worried about with 22. I wanted to do some other things, and I did my on the map challenge stuff and what have you, and you know, that endless and forever breaking episode of Maypole Farm, which I had so much fun with. I almost went with a Maypole Farm on the map challenge just because I love Maypole. I thought I'd better do something different. Not that the old content's even there anymore. I thought I'd better go with something. Try to do some different maps. So, and I do try and help FS Landscape and do a little bit of testing and whatnot with his maps for him. So I thought we'll. I originally wanted to do a recorded series on this map back when I had the early access to it and was helping with a little bit of testing and stuff, and he was sending me all the updates and what have you, but I just didn't have the time at the time, so it just kept sitting there, and I had this save ready to go, and then I was like, oh, Moss Valley's not getting updated, so I will do this. I also had a river view as well. I had an idea of what I was going to do on Riverview, because Cavalier was kind and sent me that early as well. And I think I spent like 15 hours, maybe more, I think that save said, getting that ready. But then it just, once again, just wasn't the time to record it. I'm on Ladyhill. Well, I'll watch it back. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. If we ever do another map, I'll try, because I do try and keep them, you know, Mod Hub and what's coming to Mod Hub, just so that more people will definitely be able to get it. But I'll try and go with a standard sized map so I know it'll be on all platforms for people. But I tend to do the things that I want to do. If I see something, I think, oh, that looks good, I'll get that a crack, then that's what I want to go with. It's the same as with like Calmston. When Calmston first came out, obviously it was a cracking map straight away on here. And although I didn't do, we had Calmston as a multiplayer server for a bit. Although I never did a Let's Play on Calmston, I played so much Calmston in the background. I didn't really fancy another one. I mean, I had an in the background save on Calmston here for a little bit. But again, I wasn't getting time to play, so I didn't even play my background save. At the time, the game was proper crap, so I didn't want to play it anyway. Well, like I say, it has improved. It's just a shame that it's took as long as it has to get it to what I consider to be a playable game. It's still not perfect, it's not by a long shot, but it's a lot better than it was. And the mods that are coming out, sort of the gameplay mods, which generally interest me more than tractors and stuff. Although I do like placeables, I do like a nice shed or a barn. I'm well up for that. That's where you should be, as it's your channel, indeed. You've got to enjoy it. But that's why when I weren't enjoying Farm Sim, I had to step away. I couldn't just keep churning out Farm Sim, because you know it'll get the views and it'll grow. Like this last week has proven that. I've got more interactivity, more views, more watch time, more subs in the last week than I got in the last 2 months combined. But that's just because I started a new Farm Sim series. But I just can't keep churning out stuff I'm not happy with. And again, that's why a lot of, or pretty much most of all the old content disappeared off my channel. I just weren't happy with it anymore. I think I've gotten a little bit better at the content stuff, and I just think if people were stumbling across my channel with some of that old content, like it wasn't maybe the best advert for what we're doing now. Although the old truck and the old Euro truck still does pretty well for me. Still seem to get people watching that and subbing off it and enjoying it. I think it's the amount of times I get a new comment on like the first 5 or 6 of the old ETS series. Frequently. Especially like the top 10 of people saying, "Oh, they've just found this is great." Ask me questions about how I'm playing it and how I get on with the controller and what mods I'm using and stuff like that. Like, this is 3 years old, maybe 4, nearly 4 years old, that video, or those videos. The audio is terrible. I mean, my driving is bad anyway, so the driving in that is god-awful, especially being on controller until I switch over to the wheel. And it's just, yeah, people still come along and enjoy it. It's a shame that the first few episodes of Conquering Britain don't get pushed in the same way as the first few episodes of that very old series, because that's of a better quality content and a little bit driving. I was saying to the missus the other day, I was contemplating when my next YouTube payment comes through, and I've never done it before, so I don't know how successful it would be, but spending a little bit of it on promotion. And I'm sure YouTube love that if they give you money and then you use it to pay to use their service. But getting something like a series that I'd like to see do well, or do better than it is, and just paying to promote a few of the videos and give them a little bit of a push to see if it actually helps with growth. That I'd like to try. I wouldn't spend a lot. I don't make a lot on the channel. I was just saying, as I was saying to Lancey about half an hour ago, I don't make a lot of money over here. But if I put a little bit back into it in that sense, then maybe other things might start doing well. It's a shame I didn't think this when I first started the Roadcraft, because obviously Roadcraft was a brand new game. It was one that wasn't necessarily going to be overly popular with my subscriber base. So if I'd have promoted that a little bit better, maybe that would have done better. It's just how these things go. And we try not to spend money on the channel that the money doesn't make. Them's the rules. That's the rules in this house. And I wouldn't do it like hundreds of pounds to push one video for a month. I'd spend a little bit of money to push one video for a week and see if that week made any differences. Because it should put it, I think it worked out with what I would have just given it. It would have been like 20,000 extra impressions over that week. And just seeing what that converts to. I don't know any other channels that openly talk about using the promote feature, but I'm sure they do. It's there. Perhaps that's how they grow. Because some channels turn up within 6 months. They're what I consider quite large, whereas we've been here for like 4 years now, and we are still teeny. And man's been trying. We're trying to get better. Failed at that. Failed to get better in the game. Got a little bit better with like I say, the content creation, but we're doing. Grinding it out. I got the core audience and they're cool, and I appreciate them. More than just an audience now. Consider them friends. Active in the Discord, chatting every day. Probably outside of the people that live in this house, probably 5 or 6 of the people that I talk to the most, although be it through Discord or through content. I think DJ may be one of the two, I should imagine. So yeah, but he's massive anyway, and he's one of his videos will make what my whole channel does in a year. One of his videos will do that in a couple of days. He can pay to promote a video just for fun to see if it does make any difference. I don't watch DJ. I think the only time I've ever really watched one or two of his videos if someone sent me it to tell me to go and have a look at something specific. And then it's with gritted teeth. Wow. Which bit's wow? What? How much he makes actually? Like a fortune. You have to remember that's their job. They live off it. That's their income. People watch DJ. People vote for Trump. Proof that the species were fucked. Exactly. Proper flubbed. Yeah. I don't know how you do it. I can't afford it. Can't afford enough coke to stay as pumped as he is all the time. I don't know how you get that hyped. Don't get hyped. You stay hyped. And all that. Yeah, same as Mr. Yeah, mean, MSP went and, you know, quit his real job and went full time on content creation pretty early on as well. Like, probably before it was financially stable enough to do so. Old Gavin, howdy neighbours, how do fella, hope you're well. Chopped on his head a few times as a kid, I should imagine. And not by accident. That was deliberate. Hope you're well, Gold. So I think at the time, you mean transit to or from work? I'm sure you're normally going to somewhere or coming back from somewhere when you pop in. Watching the clock at work. My man. Must be busy. Back when I used to work, I used to love just tucking myself up in my office. Tell people I've got a lot of paperwork to do. I've got a lot of these plans to do and sort out. Don't disturb me. Go hide up for an hour and put YouTube on my phone. Sometimes on the weekend, stick a bit of Netflix on. I was always ahead. I didn't need to do the care plan. I'd already done it. But since I knew that no one else would have done it, I could get away with it. Because I knew that all the other seniors and management would be doing the same thing, but actually having to do it. Used to do things like assessments and reassessments and stuff on the fly, so that you just go back and write it up or tick whatever boxes need ticking for it. This is our last meadow to cut, so we'll try and get our cows some feed. I felt sure it looked like they had eaten the grass in their meadow, the pasture. But it's still showing no feed, and their healths are all down to 0. They're going to die soon. So, what does hay? Hay will give me some. I might just jam some hay in there. We've got all those bales that are about anyway. I mean, they're going to make a load more. Give them a couple of hay bales this evening, and then mix up feed for them in the morning. I just split this one again, make it a bit easier. See they got a fair bit of incommunicado done the other evening. You show on Discord, 88%. That's what he's up to. I just put my finger out, still on 68% for sunken. There's still a bit of my map still under cloud cover as well. I bet I've still got loads. I bet there's a massive job to do. Well, I know it's a massive job to do, so I'm building this bloody great road to get to the castle. It's such a long drive back to get sand now. It takes forever. It's so long. Trying to lay that. And now I'm thinking, because I kept getting my Aramatsu bowhead stuck. I was trying to cross my bridge that I built last time. That I'm not even sure that the autonomous vehicles will get through it, because I'm struggling to get my bowhead through. My boy asked if he could borrow my Moser setup and the big screens, as I wasn't using it. He told him it's dangerous to play FS with them, as he might get hurt. I think he took the hint. Yes, indeed. Hazardous to health, that. That is fair warning, regardless of whether father is home or not. I'd like to start teaching, obviously, our little man, our bigger little man, how to use some of this stuff so he could play it, because I think it would be easier than with a controller for him. But he just does not listen. I just know it would be broke instantly. Matthias, the RC guy, hope you're well. Appreciate you coming by. Are you having a pleasant evening? Yeah, I reckon Simi will be finishing the map by the end of next stream. You're on the big one now, so it might be a little longer for you. Yeah. Like I say, tomorrow hopefully we'll get on for a good few hours. Hopefully. Like I say, I've got stuff ready. I've got one of my mules is loaded up, ready to take the metal. I've got a mule that's got the last, I think the last load of pipes that need to be delivered. But with that pipe job, I need to plot a route across the rail bridge, and I know that that's hard. So that's going to take some time. I'm already making my monster road, and then I think the other main job needs me to transport all my road construction stuff right the other side of the map to build a road there so we can lay some routes down. So it's going to be a tough one. FS25 evening, folks. Good evening, my man. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Hope you had a pleasant weekend. Hope you had a pleasant week. Hope you had a pleasant day and a nice evening. Hope the family are well. Are you streaming it tomorrow or recording it for upload? I'm going to stream it because it's just going to be too much. Too much. If I tried to record it, then the editing would be just so much. So we'll stream it. I'm going to try and stream sort of 9, half 9, and we'll stream right up until I have to go and get the lad from school. So we'll stream up until about half 2, 3, hopefully. My editor is broke now. I have to take a break. Giants editor. Oh dear. What with the update? Did the update do that? You're not telling me that Giants put out an update and broke something. That never happens. Yep, stupid update. Dear oh dear. Classic. Classic. Yeah, it's not like them to do something like that. They're normally really good with that sort of thing. Perhaps that's why Lancey was here earlier. He can't get nothing done either. Right. Oh, on the wrong one now. There we go. Drop that off. Turn me head back round. Right. Sorry, I don't believe you. When did Giants ever put out something that was broken? Exactly. It's not what they do. It's not what they do. They are the pinnacle of excellence. It's like saying Bethesda put out buggy games. No, they don't. They're features. They're not bugs. So that is there. Is it raining? Hang on, why was it? Excuse me. Why was it just come on? It has started raining. Of course it has. Right, I'm just going to park you here for a minute. Because I want to run some hay down to McCoos. Oh, it's a bit right chore as well, isn't it? Oh no, I can go down the end. That's alright. That's alright. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. So it's proper annoying that there's not a gate to get in there. Oh, I don't want this tractor. I don't want this tractor. Stephen, okay, have fun with the rest of the stream. Gotta go help the wife. Appreciate you coming by, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, your afternoon, wherever you are, my friend. Appreciate you coming by. I am sorry that there is the hiatus on the Moss Valley front. Like I say, if the map's ever fixed and working to a better standard, then we'll bring it back. Good luck. Yeah. Didn't want to say it. Yeah, if you're kicking around and you're enjoying the stream, give it a little thumbs up. It does help us. If people think you're enjoying it, then they might come along and watch and think that they might enjoy it. Help with the wife usually means getting shouted at for the next 30 minutes. Something like that. Yeah, I'm going to go grab. Probably should have gone through the other way, but we'll go and try and grab. Some bales this way. Let's just bring that up out of the way. I don't know how strong or weighty this little transporter is. So I don't know how many bales to try and take around there. Oh, it would. Oh, that's a single. Oh, I'll be right. There you go. Okay. If I can. Oh, no, go on that one. Wait and have you, please. So, thank you very much. And then, you on the floor? On the floor, right. Right, and then get you as well. That would be fantastic. Sorry very much. Tip it up a few degrees. There we go. Because my balls have not fed. They've not eaten. Problem is, if you don't help this house anyway, you're screwed either way. At least in this house. I ain't gonna grumble actually. Normally pretty good. We have our miscommunications, but we're normally pretty good in this house. I find the biggest issue is obviously you have your own way of doing stuff, don't you? Will they go from there? I don't know how picky the trigger is on this. Now it's got to be put in. Okay. Ours. Never mind. Right. Now this is a mod. They could have taken that trough out, or the feeding bale thing, and put a normal feed trough in there, just to make it look a little bit easier. Is that bale not disappearing? Come on, what's going on? My pasture. Hey, 2,000. Why is more of it not going in? Because it wasn't quite in. There we go. Let's try to get this one in a little bit better. Oh, slowly going, I think. Yeah, it's gone now. Get out. It's the amount of times you get called stupid, watch. Trying to help my phone amusing. Oh dear. Feel for you guys. Right, so let's just see what we got in there. 9,000 litres. Now, I'm pretty sure on my monitoring, cow pasture. Apply all monitors. We got all monitors on in here. Nope, we haven't now. Right. So 1,000 litres a day is what they're getting through. There's loads of feed in the other one, but we will eventually switch this up to TMR for them. Did you get many downloads for your pastures on FS22? About 110,000, I think. 110,000 downloads. More than I was expecting. I didn't even expect to get 1,000 downloads. I was amazed that I got 10,000, and then it kept going. But yeah, it was 110,000. There's so many open pastures now. Plus, they'd have to. It works differently with the fences, doesn't it? So, I thought about converting it over and doing, but I figured there's already stuff here. Put light on. There we go. See what we're doing now. Another 900,000. I get a little plaque. 110k. That's brilliant. I just got about 20k for the bound cow shed. That's why I didn't bother releasing the rest of the sheds. Not worth the effort. But I mean, that was 110 over like what? A year? Must have been a year at least. Strange. I would have thought you'd have got more than 20,000 for the shed, man. That does seem weird. What's its rating at? To me, 20k was a bit of a surprise, but to be honest, I don't know what the average would be. That's it. I mean, this game has been a bit touch and go in it, so I think, I don't know whether the player base is still exactly there. I know I see a lot of people saying they're sticking with 22 for a bit and what have you. Getting the bloody. You're bloody. We're going to be naughty. We're going to pick it up. Could have stayed where you were. In there. I think the tongs are just getting in the way. I have to poke it on the edge. Is that going in? Yeah. So slow release. Rating's 4.6. Just checked it's 32 now. Still pretty crap. It's tough, man. It's tough. Release an empty map with 4 squares on. I bet you get loads of downloads. Just 4 square fields. I think it's what's it? Aren't there 2 maps like called that, or that just have that as a feature? Just four squares. Come on, just stay in the friggin'... Stay in the thing. Honestly. There we go. That's it. can't remember. I'm not sure if I got 2 or 3 payouts from it, because I obviously only have the one mod. But I think did you turn monetization off your mods, didn't you? Yeah. So I think that mod that either made me like 50 or 75 quid. Bargain. 24 euros I made on that. Loads. Yeah, I think my little my temporary pasture made me about 75 quid. Or 75 euros. This is done in euros, isn't it? So it's like £18. No. I just still haven't got paid. Was ist das? Bit of random grass turned up. Right. They owe you into. Have you claimed it? Because it should pay automatically if your money's set up. If your payout thing is set up, you pay it automatically as soon as you reach your threshold. It's like 550 quid, 600 quid that. And funny euros. You go, oh yeah, 25 euros. It's like £18 turns up in the bank. So, oh, okay. Oh, it's still dark. Let's go back to bed. Let's have another hour's kit. Every time I put the details in, it says accepted, but it doesn't pay out. You should get in touch with someone, mate. They owe you. You know, you round that up. That's nearly £1,000. It's nearly €1,000 they owe you. I wouldn't scoff at it. Crikey. Take all the books I could buy. The rain's going to piss all over my attempt at grass work, isn't it? Giant says it was refused by the bank. The bank says nothing was ever refused. Seems a strange one, mate. You'll get that sorted, though. Don't hear anyway. Wife learns it now. Don't tell her, mate. Tell her. What you doing? What you doing? Mrs. only know how many pennies I make on YouTube. Does I tell her just so we can have a laugh at how little it is? Oh, there was nearly a breeze come through the window. There was a half a breeze. It almost cooled down. I only need one of these. Well, hello. How's that TV working? Always, it's working so good. So good. It's great. It's great for watching content on because you can't see it. I've been listening to people though. I've still been putting videos on and listening. Oh dear. I could not believe that. Monday morning, man. What a way to start the week. What a way. put my details in, didn't work. I put wife's in, same result. I then used my son's and it's still nothing. Didn't have a problem with YouTube. It's mental. That is crazy. Hey, he's not the first in the house to really good TV. No, he's not. Probably won't be the last. Just keep the TV as ideal for watching farm sim stuff. Exactly. Gonna listen to my peoples, don't have to watch it. Actually, I had it on UK Lone Gamer or Lone Gamer UK. I was watching. He does a bit of everything. He watches my stuff. I watch him. I'm not sure if he watches the streams back, but yeah, he does a variety of stuff. He does some sim games. He does some other games. But he recently started SnowRunner hard mode. I'm not even sure. He played SnowRunner, but he's not done a lot. But yeah, he started a hard mode, so I was listening to him stream that for a large chunk of yesterday. I could only see a little bit of one side. I was there. I was supporting. I was there listening. Again, I hope it's going in. It would hurt if he was watching on full screen. He'd shut it off if he was yeah, can't watch me now. Talk too much. You talk too much. Can't believe you make YouTube content and talk. Things with my memory, sometimes I have to watch my own stuff just so I can remember what I've done previous. When I get back to recording SnowRunner, I'm gonna have to watch a couple of episodes just to be up to speed really on what I did without wasting a day looking at the map constantly thinking, have I done that? Did we do that? Now I'm sure we have a mod that's supposed to turn our head in here, or does it only work in the wheel loader? Trying to wind me up. They gave us a new test runner today, but no new editor. Now that's what we were mixing before. Oh, that's not even close, is it? Oh, I missed. I absolutely missed. Oh dear. Like, why is that just silage? Like, even if the mix weren't right, it would say oh, forage. Right, yo. I have to get me muscles out. Shut that in there. Go on, get you in. Oh. What on earth? Alright, let's bring this forwards. As if. Oh, there. What a plank. What an absolute plank. I did download this map. I'm going to prove to myself I can play on these maps. I need to learn to drive the wrong way. Hey, don't make no matter which side you drive on, mate. It's a single file lane. And most of the vehicles are set up European style, so they're all set up for driving on the wrong side anyway. I mean, I'd like to say I can't believe I did that, but I 100% can believe I did that. Right. I'm not using traffic, that's alright. There's only traffic on the main road that runs down the middle. They go down one end and they come back again. So they don't really get in your way. Oh, still, I nearly missed. I want to enjoy it. We believe you did that. Yeah, that's it. That was 100% expected by the viewer. And I was like, that's roughly a full feed of that. Is no, it's all on the floor. Oh dear. Good times. Good times. Right, let's go feed the moo-moos. You need a big... No, I don't need a bigger one. It just because this is the thing you're going to have to get used to, Midwest, if you do decide to do something on a map like this. You don't need a bigger wagon because you can't manoeuvre it about. You have to take your time and do multiple small unloads. Oh no, I'm good. I might hold off on the stream then, buddy. I appreciate you, Rod. Hope you're well, mate. Oh dear. Dumped all my feed. What's an absolute plank. So I got like one shovel of silage in the mixer. The pail and the other shovel on the floor. I don't even know if this has a tip here. It must do. It's a shame that it didn't take the bale when the bale was there. You have to put the bale in there. Meow, meow, meow. Complain about stuff. Alright, oh. There we go. Oh, it's coming out the other side, I think. Yeah. Never mind. You mean you have to be patient and record at the same time? Mate, it's difficult. I know. I had two clowns argue with me about the yard sizes, telling me the farmers were stupid when they built those farms. It's like, yeah. It is what it is, my friends. Don't want our balls escape them. We should shut that. Yeah, two armchair farmers trying to give advice. Exactly, mate. It's just everyone's always got an opinion, and then they'll be like, "Oh, well, we don't have farms like that round where I live, and I live in the UK." You don't live here, though, do you? This is a real one, but you don't live where this one is. I mean, look how tight Pemberton's is. And that is so tight around there. It's amazing that they get stuff about. I was always amazed that I could manoeuvre around it as well. So me and the wife might be doing a thing. Oh, alright then. A lifelong dream of mine. Interesting, mate. Tell us about the dream. No, tell us about the dream. Tell us about the thing. The goal, 45 minutes to go. It's quarter past 9 here. Yeah, don't forget to watch me on Twitch. I've not been there for a year and a half. Come watch me. What's your thing, Rod? Tell us about that thing you and the missus might do. You sell up already and run away? Freezer Rod. He's moved somewhere new. He's already getting in with the swingers. Up a Welchies. Right. So my family used to farm before my time. I'm the only one who's wanted to continue in the heritage, so very modern and doing commissions. I'm going to be funding my own smallholding area. Nice. Nice. There is a chap in my Discord. I think his Discord name is Weasel Buzzle or something. Him and his family, unfortunately for them, he and his family, right on the cusp of COVID, brought a smallholding in Pembrokeshire, and he's been vlogging that since they started. On YouTube, his YouTube channel is called Mower's Family Farm. His name's Peter Mower. You should get in touch with him, mate. Now, is that going in, or is that going on the floor again? Let's just check where that went. It went in! Hey! Doo-doo. In Pembrokeshire, that's where I am. Yeah, that's where he is. Yeah, Mower's Family Farm. Let's say Weasel Buzzle. I think that's what his Discord name is. But yeah, he's got a channel. But yeah, just his. Again, I think his father's family used to do some farming, but they, like, the whole family sold up. There's him, his dad, his mum. I think there's a sister and some in-laws. His missus. Since he's been there, he's had a little girl as well. Like, it's a proper little family smallholding. They have a few animals. They do ducks. They do chickens. They mainly do a lot of cutting and hay work. Sell their hay. But yeah. The children and adults with special... Where are we at? Oh, a small holding area for children and adults. I wondered whether we suddenly got to special needs. Children and adults with special needs and well-being area. So we get to do some things. We're about to secure some land. Nice. Nice. I mean, it's nice to have it for special needs and stuff, and for, you know, children and adults on the spectrum and what have you. But I think with young kids, boys and girls, until they reach a certain age, pretty much all of them love to just be outside, don't they? They love being out. Animals, nature, learning about stuff like that. I have to see if I can convince the missus to a holiday in Wales, and then I can come and visit you and Peter with the kids. Oh, I thought it was going on the floor. It's gone in. It's gone in. There, oh dear. Right. Right, I'm off, folks. Stuff to do. Have a good one. Catch you later. Appreciate you, Rusty. You have a good evening, my friend. Enjoy whatever it is you're doing. See you around the Discords, buddy. I'll have to get it up and running first. I haven't the slightest clue how to start. I farmed lots, no idea. The two patches I've rented currently taken over with 12-foot brown. Honestly, that's exactly what it was like when Peter and his family brought theirs. They brought the old small Holden, and I think the first few months was just spent hacking and cutting everything down. It was so bad. Just, they say, brambles everywhere. The whole thing was an absolute mess, but they put a lot of work into it. Where's me? There it is. All right. So yeah, get yourself a GoPro, and while you're doing it, hit record, and we can all watch. We can all watch your success. Ring. Scott Reese, welcome in. Thanks for the sub. If you're in the stream, welcome aboard. Appreciate the support. If you are in a video and you've just enjoyed it, odds are it is. It'll be Survival 4X on the map challenge. So I'm glad you're enjoying it, my friend. I'll have to get over there. The wife's against the idea, unfortunately. Wow. No. Get on it. If that's something you've always wanted to do and would like to do, and you can, then it sounds great. I don't know what I'm doing with this loader. I may have a little farming knowledge, yeah. Midwest can help, advice, stuff like that. As long as you've got, you know, 30,000 acres of corn, man can harvest. I'm going to do a video of me tackling the brambles. Nice. Nice. After the stream, I'll send you a link to the chap's channel. You can check out what it's like where he is. If you go right back to the beginning, it's all just him on his phone to start with, and just recording stuff. But I enjoyed watching it from the beginning. We've been friends on Facebook for a good while, and he always selling. There we go. That's better. I swear he's always selling dodgy Nintendo Switches. can't claim for it to be agriculture, business, or buildings until I have 12.5 acres of land owned. I have to talk to you sometimes, Rod. We can whinge and complain to each other as nobody understands. I don't know, mate. I think we have good sessions sometimes, FS. Right. The cows should be good for a little bit. Or the bulls, anyway. We've got some TMR. They've got whatever yet. Yeah, I don't know why when they came in, like you can see they've clearly eaten the grass, right? But then, unless it's gone in now, it's showing pasture, just the hay and the TMR. They didn't. They took the grass, but it hasn't shown in the fill. But never mind. Did it show in the other one? Did it show in the other one? I didn't even think to look. It's got meadow in there, yeah. Meadow, grass. Oh, meadow, yeah, no meadow. We do, mate. You and I are actually pretty similar. I'm better looking, of course. I still just about have some hair. Yeah, but when I talk, people understand what I say, so, you know, swings and roundabouts, mate. Alright, I'm going to leave the feed for a bit. I got too much hair, just can't grow a right beard. No. Lost my hair a long time ago, or started losing my hair a long time ago. Shave it now. I have one of them little monks things going on, although sometimes I do get a bit lazy and it get a bit long. But I find my hair get more than a few millimeters long and it irritates me anyway, so I have to shave it off. That'll do. We'll run it up in there. That's fine. Right. So next job is we need to get back to the grass work. I think what I want to do. How much silage have we got left still? 13,000. So not a lot. I reckon. This one or this one. Do for silage. Is it based in Leicester? Off the top of my head, mate, I couldn't tell you what the nearest sort of village is to it. It's on the top of a hill. I know that much. Had hair like the Ultimate Warrior, and then you had kids. Honestly, I think my hair started disappearing before then, mate. I had a trouble in youth, you see. The stress of that was enough to cause the hair to do a runner. Right. I'm sure. It's our windrower. Here we go. There's our tedder. I'm sure we got a tedder somewhere. See if I can. Do that. Come over here and do this. There you go. That's his channel. And this one should be his Facebook page. But he's a good bloke. He's a nice bloke. Check Discord quickly, you'll see my situation with brambles. General. Oh yeah, mate. that is some bramble. That's some brambles in it. To be fair, that looks like my neighbour's garden. That looks like my neighbour's garden. Ultimate Warrior, then Hulk Hogan, then finally Mr. Freeze. Why couldn't it have been? Why couldn't my final evolution? Why couldn't it have been Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin? Okay, why did it have to be Mr. Freeze? Why you got to be dirty at the end? Although the Hogan bit in the middle ain't great. Let's go, Ted. Lol. I'm glad you think it's funny. Could have been The Rock. Could have been bald-headed Kurt Angle. Kurt Eagle. What the freaky deeks? Kurt Angle. But no. Mr. Bloody Freeze. Zeus. Oh, Debo. At least he didn't say Butterbean. I don't know. Butterbean would have been better than Mr. Freeze. I'd have took Butterbean. Saw an opportunity to hurt me and he went for it. I would have gone with the Beast, but okay, the Beast from the East. Zeus. Yeah, Zeus was a beast. Zeus. Oh, let's make sure we're on the tool. Bang it up, bang it up. Clear on all sides. Fire it up. Let's go. It's got warm in here. I swear my PC gets so hot at the minute. Obviously the weather and stuff, but I just feel like it's not cool in itself like it used to. I think I might have to have a little fiddle with it soon. I have to go make kids need a bit. I appreciate you coming by, my man, as always. You get them settled, hopefully they go down well for you. You have a good evening, and we shall speak again soon. Still enjoying the map, mate. Absolutely loving it. Having fun with it while I'm on here. This is my sort of farming. This small scale, just keep it a little bit. I don't know why I keep doing these massive challenges for myself, because I like small scale farming. On a stream, I think it works better for me because you do a bit and then I go away, come back again, and we do a little bit more. I think with the episodes, I feel like you sort of repeat yourself way too quickly when you do it episodically on a small scale. Although I did have a little wander up the road, in game up the road, after stream last time. And there's like 2 or 3, there's a cluster of fields. I think it's, yeah, 76, 77, 76, 75. I was thinking, oh, I might look to eventually get them and try and do some of the new crops in there, or even vegetable crops from 22. There's something else up there running, because they're pretty square. They are slightly on a hill. They're not too big. I don't think we've had any modded equipment to do like peas and beans harvesting on a smaller scale, have we? I think you still have to use the big stuff unless someone's got a modded version that does all. I may even have a modded version that does all. I do have a kind man that sends me mods that he edits and does, so sometimes I do have a little bonus treat. It's got that warm in here, even a cold drink has gone warm. Should have put some ice in it. How much do I like banks? As in money banks? Not very much. Maybe because mine's always empty. I was saying in Discord the other week, if I can stay in my overdraft, I consider that staying in the black now. The overdraft is the new black. Over the overdraft, it is now considered going in the red. Hold that as we go. So we'll TED this one. We'll TED the former would-be sheep. We'll TED that one. We'll have that one as hay as well. So I might even silage the other small, because we've got hay. I've got some more hay. So yeah, that one over yonder, I might put that one in for silage as well. But that means I need to get all the rest of my silage out. Oh no, I've got another clamp. I don't even have to worry about getting that out. That's all right. We'll fill the other clamp. I feel like it's got dull already. It's like 20 past 12. On a cliff edge, I've tagged you in FS Modern. He's hopped out, mate. Knew I'd catch him. Yeah, he's gone to put his little ones to bed. Oh, 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 oh. How have I hit it again more? Come on. Stop being an absolute tit. Just stay away from the bales. Just leave him, leave him. But there we go, we're good. We're good. I was nearly as embarrassing as tipping on my silage and my bale on the floor instead of in my feeder wagon. So after this one, I'll roll those ones up, and then I'll roll the other grass as well. So that'll be ready to collect it up to go in the clamp. I have to check. I didn't check to see if there's any more good cows at the end of the day yesterday, so we'll have to check if there's any more good cows today. Any that are worth a purchase. Be nice if I could get some grown ones, or at least heifers. Everything's been a calf so far. Is that one done? I think, do I want? No, I don't. I think I've got enough. So I've got those bales. I've got the bales that are near the shed as well. And if I feel like it's not enough, we'll just put more next time round, next year. Because we do have the pasture that's down and to our left as well, that we drive through, that we didn't cut, so there is more grass. Oh, lovely, lovely. So we'll get some raking in as well. I'll swing you round. Come you along with me, boy. I'll show you something. Yeah, because last time around, that field in front of us was grass. It's now got barley in it. So, not that one, but this... Oh, this cut here is like the replacement of that cut, so... I should have enough. Did you say like tight small spaces? Well, maps. Ha 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 ha! I do indeed. I do indeed. I love a little tight one. Who doesn't? Midwest. He likes a big gapey one to get about in. But yeah, I do like a tight farm. Nice tight yard. Might bring Asheville Farm back from 22. No idea how to convert it though. Isn't there the conversion thing within GE? Although GE's broken, or FS Landscape said it's broke for him today. But yeah, you can convert with that, and then it gives you a list of things it was unable to convert, so it's easier to go and find the stuff you need to do. Don't know if they've actually started yet. I think one of my all-time favourites was Balin Craig FS17. Jesus Christ, GE9 looks horrendous. Did you not use GE9? Or is it just gone funny? Or is it what you've tried to put in there that's made it look horrendous? Is my front weight on the ground? No? Okay. Oh, compared to tennis horrendous. Oh, right. I've done very, very little in GE so far. Played about with a few little things, just sort of looking at stuff really more than set to do anything, but oh, I forgot this goes to one side. Silly man. I was like, where's the other bit of my swath? I'd forgotten this was a... Okay, it's converting. Ooh, let's see what it looks like. So yeah, I think the converter is supposed to do much of the legwork for you. I think. That's what I understood anyway. Whether it actually does, so I can't say. No errors, nice. All your textures and everything and all there and converted over. Now open it and crash. That's it. That's huge. It's a huge swath. Let's go in. Oh my god, hang on. What's he done? What's he done? He's only gone and broke it. Means you can get Ferndale back. Yeah, there's quite a few of them that are converting quite well. Dodgy turn, but we'll go with it, we'll go with it. Yeah. I've got a project to do with a conversion with permission. It's just getting the time to get on and fiddle with it. As always, just time is so limited. I'm not even sure if I still have a copy. I might have somewhere buried in my PC a copy of my map that I was working on for 22. But I think that would be pretty easy to convert what I had got over. Just remove all the dependencies that it had. I think that would work. That looks a good map as well, but yeah, it was. I mean, I was impressed that I was able to do what I'd done. Again, it was just time. Like I had to either pick: was I going to spend a week doing content, or was I going to spend a week modding and trying to do my map? And just like, obviously, 'cause it was the first time I'd really tried to do anything from scratch. It just took me so long, and I'm not super illiterate with it. I'm not super literate with it, quite illiterate with that sort of thing, and it just took me a long time. And I'd get like, oh man, I haven't recorded anything, I haven't done anything, and I didn't want to, certainly didn't want to make any content about me making my map because I just didn't want to deal with the abuse that would have gotten for being so slow and so crap whilst trying to make it. Some weird little swaths, but that'll do. That'll do. Honestly, mate, everyone is nice. Have you ever seen an FS landscape stream? They aren't. I mean, the modders are nice. Most of them are. Most that I talk to and that, and Cav was helped me. Cav always gave me good advice. Larsley helped me, gave me good advice. FS Landscaping helped me, gave me good advice. MS Modern helped me out with some things I was trying to do. So the people that I was interacting with at the time and doing stuff with, they were all super helpful. But the general public may not have been. But every time I sat down to do stuff, and I'd have to spend like 10 minutes reminding myself of keyboard shortcuts. It's just like, oh mate, this is too much. People that don't map or mod can't comment. No, but they do. But they love to comment the most, don't they? We all know that. Like when I do stuff to like edit and change stuff or follow a tutorial, no sweat. Watch the tutorial a couple of times, and then off I go. I'd give it a crack. I weren't too fussed. I'm way too close here. 2 hour 30 on 1 gig internet. Update FS25. Yeah, it just gets so busy, doesn't it? Even updating mods was painful earlier on. Everyone jump on, obviously, when it first go live. I'm stuck on the wall, but we will get off. It just slows the server right down, don't it? But as for the mods, that's why I often don't use in-game mod hub and just go straight to the website and download it, because even when it's busy, that's quicker. Clipping on trees, yeah. Clipping through trees. Let's not do that. If we can help it. But as soon as I saw that there was an update, I quickly got up and booted the game up just so it would update. It's like, oh, this is going to take a while. You can get found out work, you're going to be over the moon. Nice. It'll be your new happy place. going to pull this in. Spent 6 months on it, yeah. 34 hours a day. It's a lot. But that's, again, that's why people hate it, and why it's really shitty when people steal and convert other people's mods and try and release them and do, isn't it? Because it's massive chunks of your life, really, that you dedicate to something, and it is yours. It's just like, that's mad. Never released it, thankfully, no. Did you put much out on 22? I know you did on previous titles. But you took a bit of a break, didn't you, on 22? That one massive swath. Done the same as I do now, make them get bored, move on. It takes dedication, doesn't it? How much did that miss? A little bit in the middle. Just scoop it up. Dun, dun, dun. So that'll be alright. Lovely, lovely. So before I head out to... oh no, I needed to do the one behind as well, didn't I? Never mind. Right. Let's do that one on the way back. Turn the engine off, not made of money. I want to just check what we have cow-wise. What can we buy in? That's nearly a year. That's 9 months. So they're pretty good, but they're still small, aren't they? Bull's crap anyway. Right, so that's decent. They're not good. Of course they're not. Like they're grown, so they're rubbish. I don't want the bulls. Angus, that's all right. Leather. only 3 months old, so that's a... Gonna wait on that one, but they'll be good for milk once you get there. Plenty of bulls about, and then the Herefords, they're not very good. And then the buffaloes, we're not... Of course that buffalo's brilliant. Of course it is. We're not doing buffaloes. Not at the minute anyway. So let's just make sure I am on my selected. So buy selected. Nearly 10 grand. 5 more cows. So that 1, 2, 3, 4 brown Swiss we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Holstein. 4 Angus. That one's not so good. So 2, 4, 6 Limousin. Again, not quite so good. That's high. It's just we got a lot of it. Very high, extremely high. So that one up, come out. It's going to be good. When they come of age, and the Hereford there, that's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. So how many cows in total is that? 22. 22 very good cows. When we have more and when we have other pastures, and maybe if I get another cow shed, we'll even split the ladies up. See, look good with their little tags though, don't they? All run off. Who run off for? There's one laying down. Oh, they got their arse stamped as well. $12,924. Maybe that was, is that when she was born, maybe? Don't know. That's her number. Can't see your tag, you're too small. What's it, a small one? Let's see if they're... Yes, there's their date of birth. Nice. The details, pretty cool. I like it. Right. Since all I'm going to go do is some more windrowing, I'm going to call that it on this one, because I also need to go and have a little wash and sort myself out. But that is going to be it for today. I've had plenty of fun with it. It's been a good one. I've enjoyed it. You know, classical error with trying to film a feeder wagon. Those sort of things happen. It'll probably be a few days. I say that, and it might not, but I think it'll be a few days before we get back here. It might be an evening one again near the end of the week. I need to try and find the time to record some more of the On the Map challenge as well. They take a long time, so I'll be trying to get those done in the evenings as well. As I say, hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you are new here, if you are watching a replay, then you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and all that jazz. Leave some comments. You guys have been brilliant. Rod, it's been great chatting with you. FS, it was great chatting with you and everyone else that's been in there. You guys are awesome. Appreciate the support. You all have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.